with after the rapid chess with day 1 and 3 here. So next proceed by Blitz Chess here. So it means Blitz Full D with round number 4 here with FIDE World's Teams Rapid and Blitz Chess Championship 2026. So without between by Team KazChess Farms here by Beautiful Pretty International Master in Kazakhstan is Meruert Kamalidenova with battle against faces with Beautiful here. So Beautiful Woman FIDE Master in Spain here is Rebeca Jimenez Fernandez here. So in this round number 4, what do you think about the black pieces blunderatious with rook captured here? So what do you think about this one with analyze here? So let's proceed by play chess here. White pieces by Beautiful Pretty International Master in Kazakhstan is Meruert Kamalidenova versus black pieces by Beautiful Woman FIDE Master in Spain, Rebeca Jimenez Fernandez here. So with a full D here. So with a Blitz Chess with time clocks 3 minutes plus 2 seconds increment here. So in this part of this video is in FIDE World Blitz Team Chess Championships 2026 and also have a analyze of the standings after round number 4 here. So white plays Meruert is E4, C5 Rebeca Sicilian, C3 Sicilian Alapin, Knight F6. So very solid variations by Rebeca here. And also with a strong by Meruert pawn E5 with attacks the knights and jumping by maneuvers Rebeca is Knight D5. So with a movement by with jumping by maneuver. And also pawn D4 by Meruert attacks these pawns here. And also captured by Rebeca, captured by Meruert, and also pawn D6. So with a movement by this one with pawn D6 here by positional move. And also Knight F3 by Meruert here. And also Knight C6 to controls by determinations against with maneuvers with knights here with Rebeca here. And also with Meruert is Bishop C4 with light square against with Meruert without idea to threats the knights or without upcoming by next castling inside here. So this is a upcoming by castling. And with Rebeca is captured. So without captured, so it means why captured? So it means captured and with queens by defense by develops the knights here. And also captured this pawn here by Meruert here. And also Knight DB4 by Rebeca too strong against more powerful by this one by maneuver against Rebeca. So without here by Knight DB4 here with openings by challenge by queen to queen here. And Meruert in accept by queen takes accepted, knight takes captured, and also knight a8 is too strong against with positional here by this one with Meruert here. And also pawn a6. So what the plans here? By next pawn b5 to idea to Rebeca, so threatening the bishop. And also bishop d2 by Meruert attacks the knights here with disturbance by with bishop with dark square against with threatening the knights here. And also knight go back bc6 by Rebeca here. And also castling symbolized by Meruert, so castling king side. And also bishop g4 to controls by strong powerful by Rebeca to bishop to g4 with idea threats the knights here. And also rook fe1, so it means controls by rook e-files. So this is a rook e-files by queens without kings here. And also pawn e6 by this one by Rebeca here. And also knight c2, so without idea to maneuvers here. So it means movement by knight e3, sorry. So knight e3 is a maneuver. And also rook c8 by Rebeca, so WFM. So this is a controls by rook c-files here. And also with the backwards bishop b3, so this is a novelty by Meruert here. So this is the old main lines here by knight e3 is a best of this one with old main lines here. So it means new move is backwards by novelty by Meruert, bishop b3 here. And also bishop c5 by Rebeca here. And also knight g5 strong powerful against that to Meruert here. So that upcoming by with captured by sacrifice here. And Rebeca is symbolized castling king side here. And also knight e4. Okay, knight e4. So it means knight e4. So strong, powerful here with idea 2. Tempos attacks the bishop here. So attacks the bishop. And also bishop backwards e7. So this is a second novelty by Rebeca. So out of this book line by disappearance here. So this is the old main lines here is bishop to b6 is a old main lines here. So bishop b6. So it means with also bishop e7 second novelty by Rebeca here. So novelty by blacks here. And also bishop c3 by Meruert. And also b5. So what the plans here? By without controls by a5. So next by this one with pawn e4. Strong move against with black pieces. With the targets by without the bishop. So according this one, so because this is a strong, powerful by attacks here. And also pawn a3 to more stopping by this one with controls by is b4 here. And also knight e7 by Rebeca. And also knight e3. Good move with Meruert without idea going out by disturbance the bishop threatening tempos attacks. Bishop backwards h5 here by Rebeca. And also bishop d1 to more this one with light square against with threatening the bishop. So this is a diagonals against with strong powerful here. And avoided by Rebeca bishop g6. So with that explained, for example, why don't we bishop capture? It's okay. If we bishop capture d1, rook captured bishop, and also knight c5. Okay, knight c5. So knight c5 with attacks the knights here. Knight captured here, bishop captured, and also knight c2. So knight c2 is a good more explanations here. So once of this computer here. So this is a good for examples. So without factor this one to ignorance by Rebeca is bishop g6 without so cannot captured by with bishop light square here. Bishop f3 by Meruert. Pawn a5. What the plans with Rebeca? b4 strong move to attacks the bishop. So this is a strong powerful against that two good positional here. And also pawn b3 to more of this one with pawns. So does not like this computer engine by Meruert. So the best move this one is pawn b4 is a best move, correct move. Captured here. And also rook f8. So this is a good score, slightly better for whites here. So back to this one is pawn b3 here by this one by Meruert. And also pawn b4 strong move. So this is a given brand X by Rebeca. So the best move is rook f8 here. Rook f8 is a best move. So correct move this one, rook f8. So this is a good correction by black's advantage here. So back to this one is pawn b4 by this one by Rebeca threatening the bishop and captured, bishop captured, strong by with bishop dark square with challenge bishop with bishop to bishop. And accept by bishop captured accepted by Meruert, knight captured by Rebeca, and also rook ec1 to strong challenge by rook to rook, and also knight d3 to threatening the rook. So does not like up this computer engine by Rebeca. So the best move is rook captured accepted, rook captured, and also knight d3. So knight d3 here, so threatening the rooks here. And if you rook c7 here, so rook c7 threatening the knights here, and also bishop captured. So bishop captured here with dice square, bishop captured, and also knight bc5. So this is a according by this one by computer engineer. So this is a good score, slightly better for blacks. So with that knight d3 by Rebeca threatening the rooks, and accept by Meruert, rook takes, and also knight c4. So this is a bad move. So does not like of this movement by knight c4 here. So this is a problem by mistake move here. So the currency the best is knight d6, threatening the rooks here. If you knight captured here, e takes captured knight, and also knight e5. Strong, powerful, threatening the bishop. So this is a good score, slightly better for whites here. So with that back there is knight c4 by this one with Meruert, and Rebeca is knight bc5, strong against threatening the knights. Knight captured by Meruert, rook takes captured by Rebeca, and also knight captured a5. Knight captured here. So how many pawns? All number equal pawns here. So it means same light square by coloring bishop. So almost by this one by dying seconds, 11 seconds by Meruert and 9 seconds by Rebeca. Almost by this one by dying seconds here. So without control, so without, because the Blitz Chess here with 3 minutes plus 2 seconds. So this is a problem by very fast the mastering of this one with chess here. So the continuous so need by concentration. So next I'll move here with Meruert is bishop b7. Okay. So bishop b7 is it controls, so strong, powerful against positional, and also pawn h5 by Rebeca, and also pawn h3 to move controls here by with an idea by this one with what's the plans? Oh, g4. So g4 is a plan move by this one by Meruert here, and also knight d3 by Rebeca. So what the plans here? I'll read next of rook to f5, threatening the pawns because the knight's here to move here. So against that, with a strong against with black pieces by Rebeca here. And Meruert is bishop to a6 to threatening the threatening the knights here. So bishop light square by a6 here. And also knight b4 by Rebeca to strong with disturbance the bishop going out by tempos attacks. Bishop c4 by Meruert here. And also bishop e4, rook a4 threatening the knights, and also knight c6, b4 threatening the rooks. Rook captured. Oh my god, what happened, Rebeca? So this is a blunderatious. What happened? So almost running out of time here with 4 seconds here. So this is a double question mark. So the best move, the currency to correct is rook to g5, not rook captured bishop. What happened? So this is a with evaluation bar. So this is a perfect by blacks here. So this is a good score, slightly advantage for blacks here. So it means with sacrifice with rook captured, so sacrifice is a blunderatious here. Okay, so the first guessing puzzle. What do you think about idea focusing by best excelente with Meruert, Kamalidenova with beautiful pretty? First guessing puzzle, so while waiting for a couple of seconds and continue with that. Start. Thank you so much and congrats for everyone. Knight captured rook. Oh no. Oh no. So it means knight captured, so no more rooks by Rebeca. So knight captured with Meruert. So it means rook knights versus knight bishop. So this is a 2 minor pieces here. So it means so all of these 4 pawns, so it means number of equal pawns here. So this is the number of equal pawns. And Rebeca is knight d4 here, and Meruert is knight d6 threatening the bishop, and also bishop c6 here. Okay, bishop c6, so controls by this one with bishop c6 by Rebeca with idea to tempos attacks the rooks here. So this is a threatening, and also rook e5 here, and also king f8, force by king must be active, and b5 threatening the bishop, bishop e5 by Rebeca, b6 strong against with Meruert. So upcoming by to b7 promotes by upcoming by queens here. King e7 threatening the knights. b7, oh my god, with b7 here, and also knight c6. So another explain, for example, so if you bishop captured here with pawns here, and also knight captured. So this is a 3 versus pawn, I mean 3 versus 4 pawns here. So 3 pawns versus 4 pawns. So this is a easy wins for whites here. So another here. What if you king captured with knights here? So it means almost promotes the queen's check. So it means check here. So it means king to e7. And also with rook to e7 check. So it means king to f6 and queen to f4 check. So another here by this one by king g6 here, and also with also rook, I mean queen. So queen captured here, f7 check. And also with king b7 and with automatica being is mating. So mating net here, so easy wins for whites here. So without back there, this one is knight c6 by Rebeca. To no more by this one with promotes by queens, because with more of these maneuvers, knight c6 against that to stop against promotes here. To with that idea, to knights against Rebeca. So it means with knight threatening the rooks here. So this is a threats the rooks. So almost by same by 7 seconds. So dying seconds by both Meruert and Rebeca here. So this is a without Blitz Chess. And also with the Meruert is rook a6 to control that. And also knight b8 by Rebeca threatening the rooks. And also rook a8 threatening the knights. King captured with knights, rook captured with knights here, and also king c7, force against with threatening the rooks here. So force king must be active. Rook f8, rooks threatening the pawns here, and also Rebeca, king captured pawns, and Meruert, rook captured f7 check, king c6, and rook captured pawn, almost by empty by 2 pawns and versus 3 pawns here. King d6, rook h7 by Meruert, to idea to threats the pawns here. So attacks the pawns. Bishop e4 by Rebeca, with bishop threatening the rooks here, and Meruert is rook captured pawns here, and also e5 with the controls by Rebeca, and the last move is rook g5 resigns by woman FIDE master in Spain, beautiful Rebeca Jimenez Fernandez. So it means so losing by this one with blacks here. Okay, so the score of with the Kamalidenova 94.4 here, with the highest of the currency score, and the score Rebeca Jimenez 89.6. So the winner of beautiful pretty international master Kazakhstan is Meruert Kamalidenova. Here, congratulations. Okay, so the next of this one with the round number 7 between Grandmaster Tuan Man Lee from Vietnam, and also with the versus by this one by, I don't know what's the flags here. I will update of this one with analyze of these games here. So it means, so I hope of this part of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mark Rogue 17, aka iCoolMark 17. Have a good day, keep safe, and keep updates of this next chess updates. So happy Friday and good night.